Well, the tourism and hospitality sector has certainly fallen flat on its face on the back of the complete shutdown that we've seen due to the coronavirus. There have been complete restrictions on tourism. There have been lockdowns around the world, and the tourism and hospitality industry has not only lost international and domestic tourists, but even local visitors. So it's really been struggling with virtually nil revenues. So therefore, it's not surprising that the tourism sector's budget expectation list is a long and extensive one. They really need a push to revive the sector and get some immediate relief, given the fact that you've also got the vaccination which is underway. So some glimmer of hope is needed for a sector that has been beleaguered quite badly. So you've got a wish list ahead of the budget, and the tourism sector has asked for a number of things. First up, they want the creation of a National Tourism Council by the Chief Ministers, headed by the Prime Minister as well as the Tourism Minister. That is going to be of prime importance. What the sector is closely looking at as well is definitely going to be the infrastructure status for the tourism industry, for hotels, restaurants, as well as resorts. And the industry status is definitely going to be priority. This has been on their wish list for quite some time now, and they believe is going to be an absolute game changer for the tourism sector. Now, in terms of what else they are hoping for, they hope that there will be a rise in the threshold limit of the hotel room tariff for charging of GSTs, and that the government will allow the IGST billings to hotels for corporate as well as MICE bookings. They hope that the government will also classify the hospitality sector, as I said, under the RBI infrastructure lending norm criteria, which will give the sector a lot of access to long-term funds as well. Export earnings hopefully should be made tax-free is what the industry voices are pinning their hopes on, and incidences of tax and tourism of taxes and tourism earnings should be zero rated is what the sector wants. They're also hoping for income tax exemption for traveling within India in order to boost domestic consumption, because they believe that that is currently the need of the hour, with a major hit being seen to international tourists. Income tax credits for up to 1.5 lakh rupees when spending with GST to be registered under domestic tour operators, travel agents, as well as transport players. Given that a lot of these travel agents have been severely hit with on the back of complete cancellations, so there's been complete payment failure. They hope for a structured mechanism to secure the travel agents' payments in the future. A MAT waiver is also hoped to be given for a period of 3 years beginning April 2021, and treating of payments received from international tourists as foreign exchange for export purposes is also on the wish list.